Hey YouTube, I'm back, and this is going to be part 2 of my Metal Gear collection, and in this video I'm actually going to be featuring the games I've accumulated. But before I get to that, I'm actually going to show you something that I've actually been waiting like months to come in from Japan, and I don't know what took it so long to come in, but I finally got it. If you've ever played Metal Gear Solid 3, you know that you don't get rations in that game. They just don't have it. They actually have these Calorie Mate blocks, and these are a real item. They're a real food item that you can get in Japan. And they're actually kind of an energy biscuit thing. I guess a biscuit's probably the best way to describe them. They're kind of hard to really describe, but I guess a biscuit would be the closest thing. It actually comes in with 4 biscuits in this box, and it's individually packaged, so there's like 2 packages and 2 in each one. But there's different flavors. This one happens to be chocolate, and you can get like potato flavored, or I think you get fruit, and there's other ones as well, but yeah, this is a real item, and I think this is a really cool, really nice, interesting Metal Gear related item, and it's actually something that's real, so I think that's really cool. So I'm really thrilled for that to come in. I'm actually going to probably order a few other ones in different flavors, so that's the chocolate one. I'll probably order the potato next. Alright, moving on to the games. Let me start off with the one and only PS1 game I've picked up, and that is the Greatest Hits version of Metal Gear Solid. And I already have the Black Label version of this game, but I don't have the Greatest Hits version. The only reason I'm getting the Greatest Hits version is because it's a Metal Gear game, and it's for the collection. But besides that, I hate Greatest Hits. I just really hate this ugly green border on the side. It really just looks unattractive, and I just really don't like it, but it's just for the collection, so I got this. Still a really great game. That game got me into the series. Next, I actually picked up both the standard version and the Greatest Hits version of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. I actually do have a couple versions of the standard game, but I did not have a Greatest Hits version of it, so really good game. I bought it day one when it first came out. So, yeah. Moving on, it's actually, the next game I'm actually going to show you is actually more of the upgraded version of that game. And that is Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. And I actually have another one. Actually, this is going to be my second copy of this game. And this one is, like I said before, like the more upgraded version of Metal Gear Solid 2. So this one is like the more complete version. So this one has the 350 plus VR missions, 150 plus extra missions. Has like a European extreme difficulty, stuff like that. So this is like the more complete version of Metal Gear Solid 2. Really good game. Kind of a little bit harder to find. Next is actually not even a Metal Gear game at all. It's actually Zone of the Enders. This one happens to be the European version. Actually, to be more exact, this is actually the German version, as you see. But like the American version, it did come with the demo for Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. That's one of the reasons why I bought this. Also, I'm a huge fan of Zone of the Enders. It's a Kojima game, so I had to pick it up. And I think next to the Metal Gear series, I thought the Zone of the Enders series, especially Zone of the Enders 2, were some of the best games on the PlayStation 2. So I had to pick this up. Really good game. Next is something that's actually pretty hard to find, and they're actually pretty pricey on eBay. And that is the document of Metal Gear Solid 2. And this is not really a game at all. It's more of a kind of a making of DVD. And this like features like trailers, like character models. I think there might be like some playable sections in it, but I think this is pretty much just like a interactive DVD. Really hard to find. As a matter of fact, I happen to have gotten the Japanese version as well, so pretty nice. I got both versions. Moving on. My favorite game, I picked up the European version of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I don't know if it's just for the Metal Gear games, but they come in these plastic boxes instead of what do I do with it? Instead of these the European blue boxes, they came in these clear boxes. So I don't know if that's a Metal Gear exclusive or other games have done it, but this is like the first game I've ever seen that has the clear boxes on it. But I also got another copy of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, but this one has the HMV exclusive slipcover on it. HMV, as far as I can gather, is kind of like our equivalent of like FYE. So it's kind of like more of like a music store, and like more like sells like DVDs and not really like a game store. But I guess it's kind of like FYE. And they always have these like Metal Gear exclusives, so they had this slipcover. The standard game's in it, just like this one, but comes with this nice slipcover on it. Has like a close-in of a snake's face. It's not in the greatest of shapes. I'm probably gonna have to get another one because this one's kind of ratty. But still a pretty hard to find item. Yeah, I haven't seen too many of those on eBay. Let me see. I think that might be it for PS2. Well, kind of. Let me move on to PSP. All three of these games I already have copies of already, but it's always nice to have doubles, just in case. Actually, one of these I don't have. I already do have the standard version of this game, and I don't have the greatest hits, so I had to get the greatest hits version of Peace Walker. Really good game. Next is I got another copy of Portable Ops and another copy of Acid. So really, really good games. Acid's a little bit weird because it's more like a card game, but still a pretty good game. Next is another HMV exclusive. It's the it's the European version of Metal Gear Solid 4, but as you see right here. But this one has the white HMV exclusive cover. Metal Gear Solid 4 in Europe came with like a black slipcover, but HMV, that music store that I was telling you about that had this slipcover, had this white slipcover, so it's really nice. So it shows Snake dissolving, and you can kind of see it says Metal Gear Solid 4 right over here. So that's really nice. I think that's like a British only store. I don't think it's like in the rest of Europe, so I think it's British only. Moving on, what did I do with the? All right, so the next three items are like the big special items. They're really they're kind of rare and pretty expensive, if I must say so. But let me show you those. The first one is the Metal Gear Solid collection. Actually, the 20th anniversary of Metal Gear Solid, and this is the collection. So it has this metal plate that says metal. Oops, let me see if I can get that right. It says Metal Gear Solid Collection 1987 to 2007. So it has this black little sleeve on it. Get that off. Unfortunately, this one came a little banged up. Oops, come on, get off. Let me just put you down for a sec. This one came a little bit banged up, and like the box, everything inside was fine, but the box, so I kind of had to tape it up. It looks kind of crappy, but I just taped it up. So it comes in this kind of like metallic box. It has like the Kojima logo on the inside. So what it comes with, I'm just going to make this quick because I have a few other things to show you. It has, right here, pretty much every game that's come out up until then. So it has actually Metal Gear Saga, which I showed you last time. So this is Metal Gear Saga, I think, Volume 1. Then Metal Gear Solid, the original game, the first disc and the second disc. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. And this is all the Japanese version. This was never released anywhere else. The document of Metal Gear Solid 2. And Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Actually, I'm sorry. And then it also comes with the MSX versions of Metal Gear and Metal Gear Solid 2 Solid Snake. So very nice. Also comes with this card that says, I don't know what. Has Kojima's signature on the bottom. Also it says 20th Metal Gear anniversary. Put that on the side for a sec. Comes with pretty much this little sleeve that has all the, pretty much, it's like all the manuals for the games in this sleeve. So they're all in here. And under this little trap door kind of thing, under this snakeskin slipcover, is a sealed copy of Metal Gear Portable Ops. And with this is the special edition cover. So that's really cool. As you see, it's still sealed. So very nice. So let me move this out of the way. So that's a really cool thing. I think I paid probably, I don't know, I think probably like $80 for this. So that's really cool. Get like 6 games for $80. It's not bad. I wish it was in a little better condition, but what can you do? The next thing is actually a pretty big item, and like I said before, I love Metal Gear Solid 3. So I had to pick up the Metal Gear Solid 3 Premium Pack. As you see, it's really big. And I love the artwork on this. It's like kind of like a camo, but if you look into it closer, you see like little pictures of Lenin, and like there's another one, and then you see some of Stalin, and then you see sickles and hammers and stuff like that. Yeah, like that. So that's pretty interesting. So let me open it up. All right, so the first thing is this box right here. It's actually a model of the Shagohod, and it's all in Cyrillic on top. And let me open it up. So it has like all the specs on it. And then if you open it up, it's actually got a little model inside. This box is huge. Look at the size of this box for that little model, but still, that's really cool. And I love the artwork on this. That looks great. Next is, I think this is an art book, still sealed. It's pretty big. So you have the art book. You've got the game. Then you have the, I think this is the DVD, like the making of DVD. And then you have, from what I've gathered, this is like kind of like a, I don't know, I think it's kind of like the, what is it? Damn, I'm drawing a blank. I guess it's kind of like the storyline of the game. It's all in Japanese, so I wouldn't be able to read it anyway, so I'm just going to keep it sealed. But it's pretty much just like the storyline, I guess it's kind of like a making of book. So it has that as well. So this is a really nice limited edition, and I think I might have paid like $150 for this, but I think they go up to like around $400. I just happen to have gotten this one used, so yeah. And the last item is actually the rarest of all of these. It's actually something that was not sold in stores. It was actually given to Konami shareholders. So I think you might have had to hold a certain amount of stock in the company to get this. And that is the shareholders edition of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. And they actually made, I think, 3 different versions of this. They made, obviously, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and I think they made another one. I think they might have made maybe Metal Gear Solid 4. I could be wrong about that. But this one's the rarest of all of them. Unfortunately, it's not complete. It has like the game and everything, but it's supposedly supposed to come with a card pretty much stating that the reason why you got this game. And also it's supposed to come in a big cardboard, like just a plain cardboard box, and also it comes with like an issue of like Konami's magazine. But this is a really cool item. It was only given to stockholders in Konami. Actually, only certain ones in Konami, so not all of them got this. So this is a really cool item. Very, very interesting. So this might actually be one of the rarest games I actually own. This is actually really cool. So I think that's it. And I should have a few other things trickling in the mail. And I think that's it. Thanks for watching.